What is going on, guys? Deathwatch Gaming back with another video for you guys today. Today I'm going to be playing Senna in the support lane. And so I actually really like Senna. And I'll tell you why. Because I think for a long time, people, especially in the bot lane, are going to understand this. There's always been a problem of if your lane partner, whether it be support or ADC, isn't doing good and ends up screwing up a lot and feeding the other team, you really can't really do anything because as a support laner, you're not supposed to provide damage, and as the ADC, you're not really designed to be survivable. So I think Senna actually, in a way, bridges that gap between those, and that is, I think she's basically the hybrid between a support and an ADC. And you'll see why as that goes on. But so the first thing is I'm going to cover. She kind of has an ability similar to Thresh, where she collects souls, but these souls give her attack damage, and every 20 souls they give her increased range on her gun, increased critical strike chance, and increased attack damage, like a massive buff. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, and then after a while, it actually increased lifesteal. So I'm going to kind of go, so you'll see two paths here in the build option. I'm going to go support. Mostly, there might be some variations depending on how the game goes. I might take more of an ADC role. But her Q fires basically a little beam out of her gun. It heals allies and damages enemies. Her W, think of it like a Morgana Q, roots in place, basically does a little long line or a Lux Q. Fires a bolt in a line, nothing too particularly difficult. Her E is kind of like a Vladimir cloud, and that is she becomes encased in this mist and she moves really fast. Allies can actually join in this mist and can get the increased movement speed, and then enemies can't tell who's who in the mist. And then her ultimate fires basically across the map. If enemy champions are hit, they take damage. If it hits an ally, it shields them. So that's kind of nice. And then every time she gets a soul, it increases her attack damage by 1, and then it also does some pretty nice buffs. Every 20 souls, it increases her range of her gun and her critical strike chance. And I think once her critical strike chance gets too high, it buffs lifesteal. It says at an excess of 35%, but I'll point it out to you later. I think it's been bugged where it just keeps raising the critical strike chance. And then I actually kind of do like Senna in general, just because I feel like, again, she kind of bridges this gap between a big problem we've had in the bot lane of if one of your partners is doing well, you're kind of screwed. So you see, the main focus on me is going to be gathering those souls, and obviously assisting Misfortune whenever possible. But yeah, she's definitely, I would call her, she's definitely the essence of a late game champion. She's right up there with like Vigar and Nasus, and that is the more souls she gets, the more powerful she is. That's pretty much the only thing you have to know about her kit. And then the cool thing is, this actually, the cooldown on this gets reduced every time you do a basic attack. So you can see, this is really beneficial because in a fight, if I fire this Q, it damages enemies and heals allies. So I can just keep spamming this ability and keep healing and doing damage. And the thing is that I don't really have good range until I get my first 20, I'm going to argue even first 40 souls, to be frank with you. It's going to be a little bit challenging. Yeah, I don't know why this Misfortune is being so aggressive in this case. I'm going to go healer anyway. I've got my W, things are going to change up. So kind of just a common rule, you never ever engage if you are the same level, and especially in the level 2 power spike. Whoever gets the level 2's power spike first generally engages, but after that, all bets are off. I usually like to wait till a level 3 power spike, believe it or not. In some champs, this doesn't, her abilities aren't really too combo-y, so I wouldn't necessarily wait for a level 3 power spike. But in somebody maybe like Twitch, I would definitely wait for a level 3 power spike.
I'm here to save
It's just, why are we doing this?
First blood. An enemy has been slain.
Okay, you saw there, tried to do a little bit of aggressive playing. Did not work out too well, so I'm going to go ahead and try and keep pressuring that. Just Because every time I hit her with one of these abilities, I can strip a soul from her, which is uber useful, as you can imagine. And then I'm going to try and bleed Lux of her mana, because I want to keep bleeding. So you see right now, she could strip a soul from me if she gets close enough. I'm going to try and deny her that opportunity as possible. And then for Lux, just going to keep bleeding her out of her mana. So yeah, very unsupport-like conduct there for me, going for the kill there, but, you know, at the end of the day, that's what I love about Senna. You can kind of say, hey, I'm going to be the support. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to threaten you at all. In reality, you can rack up a fair amount of kills under the guise of the support role. So I'll admit, it's a little bit cheesy, it's a little bit underhanded, but hey, you know, at the end of the day, unless you know who you're playing with and you're absolutely sure that they're a fabulous ADC, then I wouldn't say Senna is particularly a bad champion to pick up. Okay, yeah, you're retreating. I think I'll retreat as well, frankly. But just glad that happened. And then we are facing a Felios. I don't know when I'm gonna get around to him. I feel like he needs some love. He needs some tender loving care done to him before I can touch him. Because right now, I think he's kind of too all over the map. I don't know if his playstyle is figured out yet, or if he just doesn't do enough damage. But I think he needs a little time. He needs a little time to grow up and, you know, join us other leaguers.
An ally has been slain.
And then kind of just keeping track of the map awareness. I see the mid laner's there, top laner's there. I am down to rush this. The problem is we just don't really know where the jungler is and who's the enemy jungle. Okay, Jack. So he might be a threat to, like, Misfortune. I'm going to go ahead and try and keep the place safe. Well, now we know where Jack is. Come here, Lux. The soul! But yeah, as you can see, definitely aggressive there. And now my range should be adequately buffed. And I was legit scared for a minute. Jax was just going to pop up in that bush and try and kill me, but unfortunately he did not. But I'll try and auto a minion here and show you how my range has increased. Okay, I can do this too. Yeah, see how my, let's go on the tower here. Alright, you. Speaking of which, yeah, I'll probably have to retreat for now, to be honest with you, because we can't fight a 3v2, especially with Ajax.
I'll get us through this.
So I will go ahead and patiently fight the lane. Then maybe I can get some help from Warby. Warby! Come on. I'm well aware. Don't worry, guys. I'm well aware of what's going on. Darn it. Alright, I am going to go recall because I value my life. And I know... Ooh, never mind. I don't value my life. Oh, and since she burned her ultimate, there's no reason for me to leave. Now there we go. Alright, gonna go ahead and rush this just because the ability power is kind of nice, but more importantly, the mana and the healing potential. Since I am playing more support based, I'm gonna try and focus more on mana regen and healing than I am like outright attack damage and whatnot. If I was playing Senna more in an ADC position, I would definitely focus on attack speed because her attack speed leaves a lot to be desired. And I would focus more also on like her survivability. Because like I said, I swear I'm not crazy. This thing is bugged where I've never gotten to the point. I've gotten like 100 souls where this thing has never given me a lifesteal buff. So unless that gets looked into and changed, she primarily lacks attack speed and lifesteal. And then the damage, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's never a bad case to go damage. But I would also focus on like critical strike chance. That's kind of cool. But yeah, until I know where everybody is. Okay, so they're up there. Now. Now the question is now is that soul's too far down. Or is it? Yeah, it's gone already.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. You don't like it. You get it. I was prettier than you in high school, and therefore I was the one who was always stealing boys from you. But yeah, I'm not too comfortable pushing this, even though I got more kills than them.
It's harder to hold their hands than
Wow, Felios is doing pretty good. Who's he fighting? Probably Kled? Kind of surprised. Well done, MF. But I do need your help down here. But yeah, you can see the difference in range just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and ward this Ocean Drake because I do want it. I want all the drakes to myself. That, and I'm concerned.
But I was only changed.
I wonder what this Timu is. I wonder where this Timu is. Knowing this Senna player, she's probably hiding in a bush trying to ambush me. Misfortune, don't get me wrong, it's great and all that you're helping top, but I kind of need your help down here, you know what I mean? Ooh, the magic resist is probably also going to be pretty helpful against Lux. Been good. Yeah, let's try and kill her. Ah, it didn't work. Alright, I think I'm just going to go back at the Unholy Grail and start working on my boot upgrade. Probably going to go Berserker's Greaves.
An ally has been slain.
So I know technically I am a support, but since I'm basically fighting solo for right now, I think I can treat myself. Nah, I'm going to stick on the support. Be on the straight and narrow for right now.
Will fall soon.
When you're drowning, you still remember how to breathe, but you can't? That's the mist.
I thought Warwick was coming for a gank. Again, misfortune. Really? Like, just because I'm a hybrid doesn't mean I can do it alone.
Keep it simple.
I'm not sure if they're just too much of, like, they could kill me if they wanted to, but I'm not sure if they're just too scared to, or what's going on. Earthquake!
Shut down. Shut down.
Monster
An
wants to
enemy has been slain.
keep waiting.
You see, that range is just ridiculous. Ouch. Alright, come on, Warwick, let's finish these.
Lantern, hell
Wait till the lane pushes out. Oh, they probably know where he is. Yeah, I baited them as much as I could, but they don't seem to be interested in taking the bait.
An ally has been slain.
Again, don't really know what like if I'm missing the angle or what's going on, but whatever.
An enemy has been slain.
Ah, well, killed her regardless. Well,
An
Warwick
ally
did, but
has
still.
been slain.
Still, it's the important thing is that I was
Turret has
technically
been destroyed.
beneficiary of her death as well.
I see myself in
But yeah, primarily like
In
this
the
tree
eyes of the
pretty
people
much
I
because the
saved,
attack speed's
and the
nice, and then you know
darkness
that you do see a lot of takedowns, fair amount. Wonder who has more souls, me or her? Probably me. Oh yeah. When it comes down to it, Senna players are all about the souls. Come on, you stupid mouse.
An ally has been slain.
I mean, good for them for getting the thing, but again, we're kind of neglecting other areas in order to capture this. Because by the looks of it, we've both lost top and mid, and even though our bot laner, Misfortune, has pulled out to help them, they've still lost it. So, this is something I've spoken about in a different video, but like, you generally wait till either you've lost your lane or win your lane by the first turret before you really kind of start, you know, shifting around the
Small
map
talk
much
wasn't really
like
part of my
Misfortune has
training.
done. Because granted, yes, we are in the mid lane, but there's a stalemate going on in the bot lane because I've gotten a nice beneficiary over them, but not by much. And you know, I'm not really sure how much that's actually really benefited Misfortune rotating at this point. But again, you gotta play it with the team instead of against them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say, all right, at this point we're picking the team fight. So now I need to switch up my priorities. And why would you walk into it? So not doing too bad as a support right now, considering all things considered. That being said, they are probably going to capture the Infernal Drake.
I can bear it.
Surprised they're not capturing the Infernal Drake. Maybe they're just resetting.
The gun's not heavy after all the drafting.
Okay, well, it's kind of, I mean, granted they weren't capturing it at that exact moment. Darn it, if I had my ult up, I probably could have killed him. Whatever. How much more do I need for Infinity Edge? About 900. I think that's going to be my next big buy is Infinity Edge, just because I'm going to really try and hit the head with this. Because I've noticed critical strike chance is actually really good on Senna, because like she attacks so freaking slowly. It's like, alright. And she gains damage passively. I'm like, what's the weak area? Critical strike chance. It's almost kind of like akin to Jin, because you know how Jin, if anybody like here plays Jin, you'll know about like the critical strike chance thing, where it's like Jin already has pretty good base damage because he has that fixed reload and attack pattern, so you might as well. Come on, finish him off, boys. Well, unfortunate. I only need like, what, 500 more? Yeah. I might have to back before that, just save my own skin. Do the smart thing and save my own skin. But yeah, still, as you see, I'm over the 35% critical strike chance threshold, and it's not being converted to lifesteal. When even in the trait, it says each stack, what chance 35% excess of critical strike chance is converted into lifesteal. It's not, because in the trait it shows here that I'm still getting increased critical strike chance. And this And even the freaking thing, it says every 20 stacks I get 15% critical strike chance. So it's not the item, because I initially looked and said, oh, well, maybe it's the item. No, it isn't, because the item only gives me 20%, and the mist buffs are giving me 45%. I mean, hey, if this works. Gonna save up, use my ultimate maybe to clean off any stragglers. No stragglers so far. Need the soul. Always collect souls. Senna tip 101. Death Watch tip 101. As you can see, the healing I do is actually not that bad, and it's kind of interesting because I'm not entirely leaning towards damage. I don't entirely lead towards healing either.
It's not your fault.
It's so hard to see those freaking souls too, because like the background contrast is so weird. Or maybe I just get tunnel vision. Or maybe little column A, little column B. Fire the guns. What I love about Senna, like, I like how she has this giant gun that she keeps blasting constantly. I don't know, to me it looks cool. Maybe I have a thing for chicks with big guns. The world may never know. Alright, we gotta run back and defend there. I gotta go run back and get my E. And again, since I'm playing a supporting champion, I'm gonna go for this. Improve my shielding and healing, plus more mana regen, plus more cooldown. Cooldown's also kind of important on Senna, as you can probably guess. I mean, it's not terrible, since, like, you know, this naturally, you know, gets the cooldown reduction from basic attacking, but, you know, it's nice to have, like, your W up more often, just to keep doing a snaring effect. Snaring effect. Sure. Souls. Can't hit him. But as you can see, my attack radius is now huge, and it's only just gonna get bigger and bigger the more souls I collect. I mean, again, dude, by all means, I'm gonna go walking in the west. I just say walking in the west. Walking in the midst. Awesome possum. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, they got the Infernal Drake too. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get this Skull Crabber. God dang it. No, I'm gonna go back, and because I do not want to get killed by a Teemo. Especially the poison. That is just the ultimate troll move right there, where you get killed by a Teemo poison. But yeah, pretty happy with this build. If I had to add anything else to it, just in case I don't finish the video, that would be nice. Probably go Mortal Reminder or Dusk Blade.
My walls aren't
I'm
unbreakable.
not really a big fan of using the Wisp
I'm
ability,
not
so that's maybe why I personally wouldn't. Oh, yeah. He does a lot of damage. I'm hurt. Hold me, mommy. You can kind of target yourself with this too, so it's kind of nice for a little bit extra healing.
And the people who told me.
But you can see why I also like, because at the end of the day, if your Q is pretty mana expensive and it's your primary healing tool, you're going to want like a Bloodthirster if you're an ADC on this champ, just to kind of like substitute that healing you might be missing.
An ally has been slain.
The only way out of the mist is through it.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Alright, I only need like 100 more for this thing, so I'm going to go kill the wolves, and then like I said, probably pick up Mortal Reminder. Wouldn't mind Dustblade. Black Cleaver, also kind of nice, just cut through the armor. Plus, you know, more attack damage. Pretty sure it gives decent CDR, yeah. So, there's kind of your flex options, I guess.
I'm here to save them all, living and
Probably do another video with Senna ADC, just going over like the different way you do this champion, because the ability maxing is still relatively the same, but the items are just vastly different. Yeah, no, I'm down to fight that.
It's enough to hear Lucian.
But the thing is, though, is that Jax is going to be back alive. I'm going to go start preemptively seeding their jungle in. And Jax worries me, because Jax is probably one of their better late game champs, except for like probably,
That monster wants to hear
well, not
me scream.
Timu, because Timu's
You
not
can
really
keep
late
waiting.
game. Probably, at this point, Aphelios. I'm not too concerned about their Senna, just because I've been whipping her up and down the block.
My blood.
I like how Clash just totally misses this.
Has been slain.
Sorry about that. Have to freaking get this mouse back in gear. More souls. I wonder if I'm gonna break 100 souls this game. There's 90.
I'll get us through this.
91. One of the core items I would definitely recommend on Senna if you're an ADC is Essence Reaver, just because you see her mana cost is garbage. Are we not fighting this? Somebody tell me now if we're fighting this or not, because I'm really confused.
Shut down.
Well, bit of a mixed bag situation. Might go GA.
Has been slain.
Yeah, probably gonna go GA, just for the armor and the Guardian Angel effect, really. First time I've died all game, though, so I'm gonna consider that pretty successful.
Every day I fought for my life. Why should today be any different?
Alright, let's drive down the middle. Hopefully, the Drake can come back up soon. About 3 minutes, so we got time. How much do you need for GA? Okay, 1,300. 1,300.
It's hard to
Whoa, big boy. I was gonna say, yeah, no, not a fight we want to get mixed up in without reinforcements. Kind of like those reinforcements. We need reinforcements like these. Yeah, those will do. Always watch out for the team machines and always expect them. I cannot believe that did not kill him.
Has destroyed a turret.
What does it take to kill this dude? What does it take to kill a Timu? I can't believe I have to ask that question out loud. Oh, well, it just takes any champion in the game. Well, apparently, a Warwick can't kill a Timu, a Galio can't kill a Timu, I can't kill a Timu with an ultimate.
No one else has to.
Can't believe I have to ask that question out loud, guys. Ooh, I hit 100. Still no conversion of critical strike chance, so I think that's a bug, but it is a funny bug considering I am basically going to get 100% critical strike chance here at 140 souls. Well, based on how the game's going, that's realistically possible.
Out of the lantern, hell came with me.
Alright, I'm gonna run back and get Guardian's Angel, I think. No. Finish this off. No, what we should be doing is this. Or not. No, we're gonna start a massive team fight apparently. Again, without reinforcements. Okay, now we want to do this. Okay, there's like a chance in hell that we can actually do this because they've got Senna, they've got Lux, and they have Timu. Timu's been killing you a fair bit. See, exactly what I mean. Galio's gonna die. Yep. And they stole the Drake. I cannot comprehend why. So when we had the 5-man team, and when we historically won 5-man fights, we don't take the Drake. When we just lost a fight, and we are down to arguably 2 people that could die fairly easily to what they have left over, i.e. a ton of CC and sustained damage, we take the fight.
To be
Kill.
am I still me?
Haste.
Alright, that works too.
Your team has destroyed.
I'm not going to help Clyde finish this just because I do want to see if there comes a point where I finally get lifesteal. Yeah, Jack should be able to kill Clyde. Yeah, no, they're gonna finish it. Or maybe not.
Inhibitor. The enemy's inhibitor is respawning. Ally has been slain.
Nope.
It's always dark on the horizon if you only look up during storms.
No. Not a chance in hell, bro.
Each stone.
There's not a chance in hell if this actually works. Told you. Now, some of you may criticize me for standing back from that, but at the end of the day, it was a 2v5, and the only shot we had of actually contesting that was maybe stealing the Baron with the Stunning Shadow ability, but I missed it. We should have just regrouped, but now we are at a disadvantage, and we've given the enemy team hope. I have to say, though, this game has gone on a lot longer than I thought it would. Kind of surprised that we're losing to a team in two of all people, but stranger things have happened, I guess. I'm probably gonna make a video on the importance of closing here pretty soon, just because I feel like there's been a lot of opportunities for like our team especially, to like close out this match and win it, but we've kind of been distracted with all these other side priorities. Okay, we really need to get this Drake. So 90% chance to hit a crit. I'm not making this up. Every single shot I hit is basically a crit. So they're gonna sneak it in. That's not a bad idea. If they don't get caught.
I remember
An ally has been slain.
Which, by the looks of it, they got caught.
Enemy double kill.
So here's the thing. Now, the only chance we possibly have... Yeah, no, we have to do this now. They've kind of forced us to the point where we're going to be fighting a 2v5 on this.
Fall behind. Follow the screams. Bound to the stones. Bound to
Yeah,
the
we can't contest that. They're pushing our base. We have to defend.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed the turret. An enemy has been slain.
I'm really hoping I can get 140 souls on this video. And by the way, our team's like not really like closing fights and like not really kind of finishing up this match. I want to see what happens. Oh, I finally get some lifesteal. It only took like 120 souls, but I finally get lifesteal.
Let's establish some balance.
An enemy has been slain. The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
The gun's not heavy.
Well, for whatever reason, we can't target it. I'm not really sure why, but...
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Small talk.
Alright guys, that was my Senna gameplay. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time.